Welcome to the raid of Ghostrunner. Ghostrunner is a first-person perspective slasher runner. It feels a little bit like you were playing, I don't know, for example, Shadow Warrior by the use of the katana that you have on that game, plus a little bit of the parkour challenges of Mirror's Edge, maybe something like that. It's a very fast-paced game, from what I've learned, and it's challenging. I've seen a lot of comments regarding this game and tips on how to play it and whatnot. I haven't actually seen a lot of the gameplay, mostly because I wanted to get a surprise so I could see the challenge for myself head on. Essentially, you're going to be the Ghost Runner, but a new DLC came out very recently where you can actually play as the eventual antagonist for the game. So it's very interesting because you can either play as the hero for the main campaign, but then if you want to have an extra added challenge, something different, they actually included a new character with a new story, new challenges. And you got to give it up to 505 for, keeping engagement around this game for so long as they did. But enough of that chat. Let's start a new game. There's also 2 additional modes you can do on this game. You can have the kill run, which is just essentially a kind of run trying to beat the level as fast as you can. And then you have a wave mode that is a little bit like an arena mode. And it's very, very challenging. I played it a little bit earlier on today, and it's very challenging. But now let's go for the actual campaign and see what that is all about.
You're alive.
Yes, I am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
They are already looking for you.
I just started a game. Who are they? Why are they looking for me? And I guess it's gonna be kind of hard looking for me with a sword in your throat, but okay. All right.
Relax.
Okay,
Your
I'm
implants
relaxing.
are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
Whoever you are, you have a very gravelly voice, and somehow you're in my head.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
And they spotted me. Okay.
This is bad.
Wall running.
You'll have to
Cool.
fight your
Like I
way
said,
out of
Mirror's
here.
Edge. And
The air ducts lead to another sector.
oh man, I completely slashed the guy. Okay. Who asked for the ham? Anyone asked for the ham? Okay. Wall running and jumping.
God. Your
Ooh,
software
nice.
is a
Sliding is cool.
mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine.
What? You want me to squeeze shift while moving to dash? There goes nothing. Yep, I said nothing. Saying I can dash. Hold on, let me practice against this wall. Okay, so I have been dashing. What the hell? Okay, very slowly.
You can use acceleration while in the air.
So I can accelerate in the air. Okay, I don't like this tutorial already, but that's fine. I guess.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Alright, so there's not a lot I know
They'll be
about
waiting
this.
for
The
you.
trailer or the intro scene
Initiating the sensory
just
boost.
before the main menu shows.
Focus. Dog. Go for the kill. Well done. But you won't
Oh,
last
I can
long
dodge
in
in the
state.
air. This
You
is
have
so
to
nice.
get
Let me
me
try
out
that
of
again.
prison so I can get
So
your
I'm
software.
in the air,
I'm being held outside this dome zone.
whee, and I can dodge around while in the air. Okay, that's gonna be cool. A little bit of air control while doing all of this parkour is gonna come in real handy later on. Okay, so essentially the intro scene shows that we were fighting against, like I said, the main antagonist that you saw on the main menu for the other game option. Okay, so I got 2 paths. I got this guy over here. Oh, and I'm already getting shot at. And apparently, yeah, like I'm ever gonna stop running, dude. You're gonna kill me if I do. Ah, that hurt. Okay. And essentially, we died. We failed protecting whoever that person was. And that was very bad for us because we ended up losing an arm about it, but there you go. A
Follow the
lot of
beams
gore
to
in this
get out in
game.
the open.
And somehow we're still alive, and now we have the voice of someone in our heads guiding us. And it's someone that has been imprisoned,
Use the surfaces to your advantage.
and I'm not entirely sure what happened. I'm assuming this is like the tutorial, so I have no idea if they're going to tell us what happened after, why we're still alive. We just see us dropping from like a 100th floor and we're still okay. We're still here slashing and dashing. So, okay, that's you. And that's you. Oh, I got shot by the third guy. Okay, never mind. For the rest of this gameplay and a little bit about this game, it's a little bit Dark Soulsy. Because people die a lot in this game. I saw a little bit of the comments and people were disappointed over the fact that it's a one-hit you die kind of game. So you know that there's going to be people that are not, you know, they're not really tryhards, and they find this kind of gameplay to be very antagonizing. Me, so far, I'm loving it, even if I'm dying a lot in just a couple of minutes. But you know,
Dome on lockdown.
it's been completely my fault. I'm still not playing it pro level. I'm not getting good. Let me dodge here for a second. Good. There's a guy over there. Let me cut the guy up.
Tenants found outside their homes will be considered part of the rebel forces and treated as such.
Dodge and slash this guy. I knew you were there because I saw you flashing. Oh, is there another guy? Oh my god, there's another guy. Okay, how many of you are in there? Last guy.
Lockdown lifted.
Okay, that went well. Where am I supposed to go? Yes, Mr. Voice in my head. I know I have to go. No secrets, no nothing? Okay, cool. Where are we going? Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay, cool. 6 deaths. Not bad. I mean, could have been a lot better because this is the first level, but okay. Artifacts. Oh, I missed secrets. I don't care. Moving on. So like I was saying, essentially we got knocked by the villain, completely maims us, but somehow we're still alive. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Prison tower is up ahead. Oh, I have a grappling hook. Okay, so this is going to be even more fun now. But from the intro scene, I could... Okay. That was very dumb. Need to focus a little bit more on the gameplay because the parkouring here is not that challenging, but I need to be paying attention. From what I tried in the arena mode, it definitely requires a little bit of skill, a little bit of adjusting. I'm not gonna lie, I might have died like 60 times on the arena mode, and most of it was just because I wasn't handling as best as I could have. My parkour skills. Okay. That's what I meant by not handling at an appropriate level. Anyway, one thing a lot of people are complaining a lot about this game is that the one-hit kill is... Whoa, hold on. Too demanding, but good old 505 did something interesting. They added a 2-hit mode. So if you go on the options and you actually...
Prisoner termination protocol initiated.
If you actually want to... Whoa, there I go. If you actually go on the options and turn it on, you get hit once, and then there's a shield. Oh, the last guy, I kind of did it too soon. Which is something this... Also, the game is very... it punishes you for your lack of patience. Being impatient just gets you killed. Oh, I completely forgot to dodge. Rookie mistakes happen all the time, but the ones you're going to feel the worst about are going to be the ones that you should have already known. You're not supposed to do it that way. There's a lot about this game that is about timing.
Prisoner threat level.
Ooh, you're not looking good, my dude. Alright, unlocked. Is this the guy, the voice in my head? Let's see what that's all about. He sounded a little bit villain-ish. Okay, I'm stuck. Let me guess. The guy is about to betray me. I'm gonna take the fall again.
Free at last.
Yep, here comes the villain speech.
Face to face, that is. Now, Let's take a look.
Floating
inside.
head. What is this? The Power
may
Rangers?
feel a little strange.
And I got hacked. Yeah, because the cyberpunk aesthetics usually also bring a theme of people getting hacked. If you played Cyberpunk 2077, you know that Keanu Reeves' character, Johnny Silverhand, is stuck in your head.
You can talk here, by the way.
Oh, I can talk? My character
Who are
can...
you?
Who are
You
you?
can call
I'm
me
Batman.
Architect.
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner.
I'm a
Number
Ghostrunner.
74.
I got it
to
from
be
the title,
precise.
thanks.
That will
let's
have
go
to
this
do
way.
for now.
Okay, so
Your
I'm in the
physical
Matrix.
body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving.
Okay, I gotta
I
keep
will take
moving.
care of your recalibration.
I'm gonna need recalibrations in the Matrix.
A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that.
Platforming in first
Even for
person
someone
is
like
terrible.
you.
Let me just leave that note while the
Yes.
architect is explaining
Your
the base
bodyguards,
lore as I try not to
peacekeepers,
die.
Arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
Oh, it was a coup.
is
Okay, so
Mara.
the intro that I was telling you
Mara,
about where I
Keymaster,
end up just
as she
being
calls
dropped from the
herself
top
now.
floor of the
20
skyscraper.
years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed.
No, I failed. I failed to stop
Die.
the coup. Okay,
body
that's
did anyway.
fine, I guess.
Thanks to
But
the
how am I
precautions
alive?
Taken, I'm still here. Although
What are
this
these
form
guys?
has
Ghostrunners?
its limitations.
Statues in my... Okay.
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed 1 million. It had been under my care since its creation.
Oh.
Almost a century ago.
So this is the
I
guy that
served
created
people,
the city.
Kept them safe.
The...
Maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own
Okay,
plan.
Mara was her
She
name. On the
became
intro
sole
scene,
ruler of Dharma Tower.
she's the one who
ruling what
rips
I've
my
built,
arm off and
bringing
tosses
us
me out
back
the
to
building
verge of
after
extinction.
having killed like this
Why can't this
dude in
place be
glasses.
normal?
I'm assuming
Oh,
it's this guy.
Perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible.
Don't you call me
The
incompatible? You don't know what I'm
incompetent repairs
capable
you were
of.
subjected to made you divergent.
Oh,
You
incompetent
no longer
repairs.
function like a ghost.
So who
runner's
repaired me
supposed
then?
to.
Because I got dropped
Who
from
changed that?
very, very high on
That
the
would be the
tallest
climbers,
skyscraper they had
A
around.
group of rebels that tried to oppose
Oh, it was a
Mara.
group of rebels.
Where are they?
Dead, I'm afraid. They'd been killed before I managed to contact you.
Okay, so all the rebels
There's
are
no
dead,
time to worry
and I'm the
about
lone
them now.
survivor.
We're
Kind of a
almost
cliche,
done here.
and I'm
Press
supposed
on.
to avenge them, I guess. Just to further the cliche. But it's a good cyberpunk-styled cliche, I guess. More platforming? Oh boy. Cue the Super Mario. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And a key, and now I can leave. Alright. Can I drop? I'm gonna drop. I die if I drop in the Matrix. Of course.
How did she manage to win?
Oh,
I was
see?
stabbed in the back.
This is the scene. That's
both
her.
were,
This
you
is the
and
guy
I.
that is talking to me now.
Who was she?
was a dear friend.
A dear friend?
trusted
She was a dear
partner.
friend? She
Brilliant
snapped my arm
scientist.
off and killed you, dude. She
Who
is
she
not
now
a dear
is
friend.
the question you
Simp.
should be asking. And you wouldn't like the answer. No one among the people of Dharma Tower would.
I need more answers.
And you will get them.
Oh, there I am.
For now, trust me. The Keymaster is your enemy and a tyrant.
Okay, there I am, being thrown around from place to place to avenge the architect and the dead rebels. Something tells me there's going to be some kind of twist to the story where it turns out that he was killed for a reason and he
Kill
was even
Mara, of
worse than the
course.
villain.
To be
Because,
able
you
to
know,
do that,
cliches.
You'll have to relearn a few things and tweak your performance.
Tweak my
But
performance?
first, jump. We need to get back.
Jump? Where?
It's much quicker this way.
Much quicker this way. Okay. So when I jumped earlier on, you know what? Am I dead? No, that's the end of the level. And I still managed to die like 7 times. And I fell an artifact. Another secret. Okay, I hate unlockables. Still, so far so good. I mean, it's been a good first impression. Combat is very fluid. I like it. Upgrades. Ooh, let me stop my digression for a second. Ghostrunner Subsystems Calibration Panel. Ghostrunner Subsystem, GRSCP for short. Okay, yeah, so it's the upgrade system, number of slots that can be filled by booster modules, and it's Tetris. What? Maybe it's a tribute to Tetris. Bonuses to one characteristic or upgrades a skill. They can be rearranged at any time. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. As your connection with the Cyber Void improves, which is the name of the matrix we were in, you'll get access to more advanced modules. Also, the number of SCP slots will increase. Right, because... Yeah, okay, so these are all locked, and I only have a couple of pieces. And if I manage to put them all in here... So let's get a look. Dash, one additional dash. Okay, that comes in handy. Deflect. Oh, deflect bullets with my sword. That sounds cool. All right, detector. Collectible items are marked on a radar, so I wouldn't be missing my collectibles anymore. Okay, kind of cheap, but okay. Tactical overlay. The enemies are outlined. Oh yes, please. Because this game, and this is one of the hints I read online, it can get really dark in some places. The cyberpunk aesthetics is very dark places with the contrast of neon lights. And on the dark places, the shadowy places, if you don't see an enemy, you're going to die a lot more in this game. And this game already has a reputation of getting you killed several times due to, your own lack of skill, let alone you not seeing an enemy because it's way too dark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore the deflection for a little bit and then move on to just do an additional dash in here. That's gonna be cool. Armory. It's not like I read about this as well. You start with one sword, and you can unlock several others, but it's mostly just for cosmetics. Not that they don't look back. Like this is actually pretty cool. This is one that I was using on the arena. I didn't know that it was actually going to transplant onto the main campaign as well. But this is the one. This is actually the one you start with, which is very kind of it's a regular katana, but with futuristic details to it. And then you got some looking a little bit like they're more out of a fantasy world, not really so much of a cyberpunk kind of thing. These who have like these urban decals to them, which is very cool. This one that has like a chill effect to it because it was from a winter cosmetic pack. Then you got even Rudolph's Run for Christmas. So a lot of themes on it and whatnot, and it's cosmetics. And usually I don't go into the trend of using cosmetics or buying cosmetic packs. It doesn't really influence. If it doesn't influence gameplay, I couldn't be bothered by it. But the truth is, I think this one, for example, looks very cool. And you do look at your blade a lot throughout the game. So, for the hell of it. Gloves. Same thing. You start with your GR74. But then, obviously, you're going to be staring at it for a while. So I decided just to play around with it. There are some cool looking ones. Some others that you need to unlock in the game. I picked the Justice one, but I'm also looking at this Afterglow one. Some of them have tentacles on it and whatnot, so it's weird. But maybe I'll change to this one because it's October, Spooktober, and I'm just going to go with it. And then finally you have the Codex. The artifacts I've been missing will show up in here, but there's also some audio logs. They'll go by level, and on the levels you'll find them. It's very short because they don't want to kind of swarm you with the lore. You already spent so much time listening to the dialogue coming from the architect. I bet this was the sanest option, was to put little details on the Codex and instead go for artifacts and just the general dialogue to learn more about the lore. Now,
our first stop is one of the few remaining Cybervoid mainframes.
I got it.
In an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts
Whoa,
of the
easy
code,
there.
and hopefully restore
Spider-Man, not this guy, but he's doing what he can.
Guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So somehow, whoever repaired me, whoever saved me when I was defeated, kind of did a crappy job. And it turns out we need to be fixed. But I'm sticking to my general impression that this guy isn't all he's claiming to be, and I really don't think he's gonna fix this all that well.
Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
Ah, I thought I could do it from a... because I didn't reach high enough to jump in here. Let's try that again. Full speed. Jump. 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 Oh, it worked this time. I really like the parkour, the free running that they did for this. Any secrets? No? None at all? Not even here? Now I'm trying to find secrets, but, you know.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium
We have
I
a
can
city to
interact
burn.
with. I will be able to help you with your
Cyberpunk
upgrades
reference.
once we find the mainframe.
All right.
Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to.
Oh, he said
if you
it.
want to stay alive.
I said he was a voice in my head, and now he's just going with it. Oh. Okay. I jumped too soon. Like I said, impatience kills you in this game. What was I saying before all of that? Trying to pay attention to what he was saying for once. Now I got lost. Teaches me a lesson, doesn't it? Am I supposed to jump from tube to tube? No, that'll kill me. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay. And then from here to there? Nope. Maybe dodge in the air? Let me try that again. Yep. Oh, I was walking on. Okay.
This is
That
Zoe
worked.
Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
Why couldn't I make that jump?
If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
Exactly. See?
They are.
I was right.
Except for her, it seems. No
I was
one will
right.
answer this
He's a
broadcast.
villain.
Trust me. I keep
Oh,
track
God,
of
now I
any
overshot
potential
it.
asset. Trust me.
What was
keep
I
track
saying?
of
That I
any
enjoyed the
potential
parkour in this
assets.
game? I was
And
lying.
a single,
I am
desperate
dreading every
survivor
second of
you
it.
know asset.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So far, so good. So, the rebels aren't all dead. He lied. And he's pretending he didn't know. Or maybe because of the fact if he was, you know, he was imprisoned. He probably didn't know. Now they give me the grapples.
The Keymaster
Fine.
Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
Okay.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers.
Yes, I heard you, Zoe.
Please. Can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack? You're awake!
Wait, I have a
Yes.
name?
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried
Oh.
everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
It wasn't up to me. I knew it. Yeah, I'm assuming this guy. Oh, too soon. Okay. Nope. Too soon. You're dead. Shoot. And you're dead. And now this. Good. Nope. Okay, so where am I gonna go? I'm just going to ignore these guys shooting at me and just hope for the best. Shoot me, I dare you. And he did. Combat is very interesting. I know I'm dying a lot, so it seems that I'm having some challenges with it, but it's just that I'm trying to grasp the key concepts. For example, the dodge still doesn't come very naturally to me. Okay.
If you were there when they came for us, it would have been different.
And I'm trying to
might have had a
understand the
chance.
lore a little bit as well. So
What are you
the
going to
rebels
do?
were supposed to
The
be
fifth is
dead,
still
and I thought I was going to be
crawling
like, you know,
Please.
the last rebel.
the
But
key
apparently
master
there are
guard
more
bandits
rebels,
thugs
and
that
this is
Mara
just that kind of
sent
game
against us.
where
Going out.
I am the guy. Like
After
this.
the keymaster? Alone? That's insane. But if anyone can do it, it's definitely you.
Where's the there it is. Oh, I can't believe I died on the last guy. Alright. Okay, that's one guy. Now I'm gonna walk in here, kill the last guy. And that's it.
You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Okay, so now I have another friend.
Yes.
Oh, where are you gonna go?
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
But yeah, like I was saying, the combat is a little bit challenging in the sense of the whole one-hit kill thing. But that's not really like that's the challenge. The learning curve is though. Where's the other guy? There he is. How am I gonna get to you now? Yeah, there you go.
Do you really need the assistance of a failed rebel when you already have my help?
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them
See?
to properly rebuild
I keep
you,
telling
but Mara cut
this
their time
guy
short.
is bad. Like
Why didn't you contact them?
The
he's
climbers,
gotta be
To
bad.
what purpose?
okay, so this block is lava. I thought I could.
The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with, and they were already on it.
Oh, what? Where am I supposed to go then? Oh, that was very dumb of me. There I go. And another jump. But the one thing, like I said, about combat that is kind of challenging at this point, it's not that hard. Because most of them are just going to end up being stationary, especially at this point. They're very stationary, so all I need to be careful
Mainframe
with...
we're after used to run all of
You know-
Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you
we
were
go.
wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be?
Ah, of course I had
Can't it
to
be
touch that.
accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless
Oh no,
disconnected
they got the
pieces.
Matrix.
It's like puddles of water.
Puddles of
left
water?
over after the lake has been drained.
Ooh, almost dropped there. But I know that this game gets a lot more challenging when new units show up. These guys with the guns, they're challenging, but not incredibly challenging because they're mostly stationary. And unless I escape their field of view, they will come after me. But mostly, if they can still see me, they just won't. They'll just stay there and wait for me to come and, you know, snap them in half. Oh, there you go. And this guy, and this guy. You're dead. And yep, last guy. The game has an interesting way of telling you that you killed the last guy. Spoke too soon. By slowing down things in a kind of too soon. In a slow motion environment. Like that. It does a little slow motion thingy just, you know, to give you the idea that you cleared out the room.
Jump in.
Okay, whatever you say, Mr. Voice in my head. But the combat is very engaging. When you start learning how to do this properly...
This place again.
Oh, so I'm back in Matrix.
Is where we'll find the means to fight our
And
enemy.
if I remember from what I saw on the
It's in
messages
your
about the
instincts
upgrades,
to navigate the cyber
this is how I
void.
unlock
In
more
most cases,
modules.
You'll just have to focus on finding the right direction.
Right.
After you're done with this particular
Okay.
jumble of code, you'll gain access to one of a Ghostrunner's most useful abilities.
Oh, wait. Okay. It's Tetris. They're not even faking it anymore. It's full on Tetris. Okay, so I got to find a way to make a block out of this. I move that one. What does this
Look
one
what
do?
these rebels did to your protocols. That's what happens when amateurs mess with perfection.
And then I can jump on this? Okay, cool. And do I... Oh, I see. That one's already in place. And if I move this one, and it's gonna lock... Whoop, wrong one. No, you go back. And then you go... Come on. And it's locked in place. And then this one... Okay, I was very lucky to get that first try.
I need you to start putting in some effort.
Shut up.
Luckily. Excellent.
Okay. And then I jump down and down again into the light. And do I unlock... Okay, blink. What's that? Is it like blink like in every other video game? I'm gonna blink.
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously.
Oh, but I need a target to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's got a cooldown. I gotta
Let
be
me
careful
give
with
you
that.
something to aim at. Focus. Visualize yourself in space. Be the motion. Get them all in a single strike.
Oh, all of them.
Perfect form.
Oh, that's gonna come in handy. It's one more thing to remember, but
Once more. Take a breath.
pick your
your
destination
destination.
and go.
Yes, you got them.
Oh, this is even long range. Nice.
The enemies won't line up for you.
Okay,
Adapt to
so
their
the more
movements.
you advance, you're gonna get even more ways to
Splendid.
find ways to just butcher everyone in your way. Okay, I can work with that, but do I have to come to this weird matrix every single time?
You can even
Apparently.
use this technique to cut through projectiles.
Cut through projectile.
Give it a try.
What do you mean no target? I got a target. I got a target. Oh, you... Oh, and the
Convenient,
bullets
is it
don't
not?
cut me if I cut through them. Very philosophical. All right. That's it, I guess. And now I can blink through people. All right, I like this. I like the upgrades, the way they
stragglers so we
work.
can proceed.
It makes it. Yeah, there you go. Because then now I can actually unlock. This is the passive focus regeneration rate. It scales the number of the free slots. Increased by every free SCP. Okay, so this is the regeneration for my focus. So my cooldown for my abilities. And when I start getting these slots in, Blink has a significantly longer range. Good. And then affects slightly larger area around the path. And there's 2 charges for the Blink if I do this. For a short duration of after use. Okay, so that's the thing. You can get additional abilities, just general bonuses for deflection, for dashes, or get improvements on your, but it won't be as much connected to like a leveling up system, but as you go unlocking things about, you can select what you wanted. I like that. I like that. You can select what you can do to actually improve the gameplay according to what you want. It's not exactly original, but the way they did it is. I like the whole Tetris thing. That's cute. Blink has a significantly longer range. I can do with that. That projectile part, for example, it would have come in handy. All right, good. Let's move on.
Leave.
No. We worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it,
What's
we'll
happening?
be
Why
affected.
did I fall?
We?
Where am I?
Let me put it another way.
Where am I?
I cannot exist without Cybervoid, and you cannot exist without me.
Fine.
Fine, I'll die. Because I can't get up, apparently. There, I died. Now, let's try that again, shall we? And then there's a shield in here. I'm just gonna go around you guys. Nope, they wouldn't allow me. Very rude of them, by the way. And again, let's try and do that again. If I do this, I'll cut there. Then I can just jump in here. There's a shield over here. Ah, it jumps straight forward. Sometimes it does this. The free running, unfortunately, but it's for a lot of video games. Will sometimes have little glitches about it, where it's not going as you thought it would. And you'll jump vertically instead of horizontally. It will climb on top of the platforms you were using for the free running. It's very common actually for games to do this. It's not perfect, and it will damage the gameplay. That'll damage the gameplay more if I don't pay attention to what I'm doing instead. But it's not that it's that critical. It's not something that's going to damage the experience altogether. Shut up. And again, it does play along into the sense of what I was saying originally. There's a lot about this game that you might feel... the other guy took me out. Alright, never mind. It's kind of my fault for being a big, stupid baby and not paying attention to what I'm actually trying to achieve here. There you go. Those two guys, I need to be a little bit more careful about. Maybe I should take one out. Jump around. There we go. You want to try me again, sir? Ugh.
These are just bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes
Is
as
there
we
not a
move
way
higher
to go
up
up
the
there?
tower.
I gotta use the stairs like a normie. Fine. Oh, it's a platform. I thought. There we go. But overall, if I was to just kind of quote this game to what it's surmising to be at this point, I'm very excited. I'm enjoying this even more than the wave mode that the arena mode that I was playing earlier on. It feels a little bit like I'm playing the same thing, but obviously a lot more challenging. Is it as hard as people were saying, for example, in terms of, for example, comparing it to Sekiro, Dark Souls, and so on? Not really. I think the game is a lot more forgiving. You'll just make a lot more mistakes. And obviously you'll end up dying a lot more. And the fact that it is fast-paced, I get it. It adds to the challenge. But it's not really something that I feel people get to compare it to games that are a lot less forgiving. If it's unforgiving, it's mostly just because of the mistakes you make along the way. Like, for example, I keep going for the shields first, and then I haven't decided where I want to go. For example, like that, I just dodged straight onto that guy's gun. It's my fault. Ooh, I didn't see that one coming, but it was probably one of those guys from below. And because of that sense of being unforgiving, I'm assuming that's why people say this is within the lines of Dark Souls and whatnot. I don't think so. That's 2 guys for the price of 1. I dodged too soon for that guy. I'm taking a lot of time on the ground. That's another comment I saw about this game before I started playing. Ooh, it took too long. Not being stationary helps out a lot. Oh, I dodged right onto the bullet. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous for some reason, and it's making me do all of these stupid mistakes. Okay, what happened? Like I mentioned, sometimes the free running gets you behind the parts where you were supposed to be free running on. So maybe that's the unforgiving. Maybe people don't want to admit that it takes a little bit of get good to play this game. But it is very challenging in that sense. It's a game that doesn't want to... Yeah? You want to play? Oh, I dodged again onto the bullet. I was doing so well too. But it's fun. The lore feels a little bit weird initially, not gonna lie. I'm still trying to understand exactly the bits and bobs. Maybe it's too soon as well. So far, it's not like it's got a lot to understand. Too soon again. But it is a very fun game, and I like the style that they chose for this. Not gonna lie, if you've seen my videos, you know I'm a big sucker for the cyberpunk aesthetics. That whole doomish, gloomish, filled with neons, and they nailed it on this one. Okay. And I think that it just adds to the whole... The story just ends up being easy to explain because of that. This whole attempt at showing that we were betrayed and whatnot. There you go. Last guy.
Mara killed 100 Ghostrunners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts. But there were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake. This fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
That's true. On the intro cutscene, we can actually see that this Ghostrunner, she has a kill switch for this specific Ghostrunner. She killed a bunch of them because something tells me that the architect wasn't the only person creating these Ghostrunners. Oh my god, that was very unfortunate. She is getting her ass handed over to her by us, by this Ghostrunner that apparently is named Jack. And what happens is she just pulls out this garage remote and kills him. Just drops him dead. He can't even react to it. And he just is completely obliterated a couple of seconds after that happens. God, that was very dumb. Not doing a very good job of of portraying my video game skills on this one. But mostly because the game does make a point of being challenging, and I'm here just flopping around, having fun, parkouring, and the game is just mocking me at one point and just being like, do you want to play this? Because if you want to play this, you gotta get good, son. That's you. That's another sword slash. Last guy. And
That's the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by
okay,
far.
and now we get to... Oh, this is where we were before. Okay, so all of that backtracking was just because the guy didn't want
Base
us
is Dharma's foundation.
to leave without killing those guys because they would
It's the
destroy the rest of the
lifeblood
cyber
of
frame,
Dharma's
cyber
economy.
void, frame,
Back in
mainframe,
the
frame,
Golden Age, there were
whatever.
enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges.
Cyberpunk
During
style.
Mara's coup, many of
Whoa,
the facilities
okay.
were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts.
Okay, but that's not important to me. That's you telling me how the city was created,
Which
but
is
I
Home.
don't know why you're telling me all of that. That's not important. He's telling me how this place was created
I
because of some kind of
conceived it,
event.
Designed it and built it. I am the architect.
Yes, I am the architect. Exactly. But it seems to me
Your optimization
he's
has
missing the most important
improved.
part, which is,
Far
do I
from
care?
perfect. We'll need to make another stop
It's
before
not
visiting
allowing
the
me to get
Keymaster.
more powers. Or hold on, my spider senses. I knew it. Secret. Finally found a secret. Okay, cool. Can I? No, I won't stop. There you go. And then I acquired a new item, which is a new blade with... No, I'm gonna go with the one I have. Thank you. But okay, so far so good. And I'm enjoying the gameplay. Even if I'm dying a lot, I'm really enjoying how the combat plays so far. But I hope the game has more... You know... Oh, so this is all levels and just an elevator. There you go. Found a sword. But then I couldn't find 2 artifacts in the audio log. I suck at finding collectibles. But anyway. And by the number of deaths, I also suck at this game in general. I'm very happy with the design, the textures. The game is very flashy. I like that. It's very, very impressive. And the combat is very...
We're now moving through the sector's main factory complex.
Yes, we are. And the gameplay is also very, very cool in the sense of, you know, there we go. Now they're using machine guns. Because I'm getting good, son. Yeah, I need to use Blink. Because that's the thing. They've been employing these groups of... Okay, why can't I use Blink? Oh, because I don't have enough focus. You're playing hard to get, son. You know what? I'm gonna go at you. Nope, no I'm not. But everything so far is very enjoyable. I'm just finding the lore is very slow paced. And maybe you know, more
Jack,
audio
can you hear
logs,
me?
whatever
Jack?
would have been important.
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you and it stuck.
Okay.
Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you and it stuck. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
So I'm not actually named Jack. They called me Jack because apparently that was my code name when I was being repaired. Whoop. Alright, sorry about that. Oh no. Okay, I'm dying a lot due to stupid mistakes, dude. But like that one, why would I dodge onto the gun and not to his side, for example? Why didn't he? Okay. Okay. I ignore the machine gun. Okay, not sure what I ignored this time around. Let me... Can I go back? Hold on. Okay, cool. Little... I really gotta scout this place out, but... Okay, there's a wall there, and maybe I could do it that way. So let's try... Oh, and there's a... Okay. It just got a lot more engaging, and something tells me I was complaining about how challenging this was on a tutorial level. But that's okay. I guess all I need to do at this point is just kind of... Yep. That seemed to help. Who else is left? Last guy? Last guy. Okay, so it's good. This creates a whole different level of getting my free running sharp throughout the whole game, and I like that. I like that. It pulls onto a level of commitment to my skills that, for example, if you play Assassin's Creed after a while, it just feels a lot like the same thing over and over again. And I'm gonna even apply that logic to the newest. The Batman games, after a while, you knew how to counter everything and just go into free combo mode and just wipe out a bunch of people. But on this one, it's not that simple. And I like that. I think I can... Got. Alright. Okay, that's you, my friend. And that's you. I can't believe I died on the last guy. That's horrible. Alright, never mind. Oh, it's completely my fault again, because I should have dodged him a lot sooner than that. Oh, man, these machine gun guys are quick on the reload. Yep. There's no way he can be my... Come on, shoot. Oof, almost got obliterated. There you go. Are you the last guy? I think that guy's the last guy. Man, when that guy goes, he goes. Yep, there's no point in going for the machine guys like that. Okay, but that's cool. See, new enemy, and I'm already having to adjust to how I do things. I can't really cheese it in a way that it's going to be easier for me. Because it just points me right in the direction of the next shot he's gonna hit. So that's how you go. That's how it is. Shoot. You're dead. Last guy? Last guy.
So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
just
first
opens
you have
like
to
that?
get through the base.
Secrets?
And much has
No
changed
secrets?
since
Who cares about secrets?
you've been gone.
Okay. Nobody? Okay.
There is no law here anymore. Just the Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past.
A lot of past
Towards
drama.
the end of our time,
That's for
this
sure.
place became
But it's
overrun
good.
with
It
criminals.
gives us
Ghostrunners
lore
kept
while
them
we're
at bay
playing the game.
until Mara took over.
So I shouldn't really be complaining, because I just complained that the lore was kind of confusing to me. Oh boy. That's one. 2. Last guy? Yeah, you wish. Elevator? Oh, elevator.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't
platforming?
see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic
Platforming
provisions,
moment.
but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market,
Okay,
we would
so
have starved by now.
The
Keymaster
dictator
keeps
around this
while giving
place
nothing
is
back.
a dictator.
So you chose to fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will suffer,
Mara can't feed everyone.
even if she
There we
wanted
go.
to.
Am I supposed to get out of here now? Free running? Oh. Oh. I over free runned. Still very happy with the outcome. Can't believe I've never played this game before. It's very cool. I really like how everything just fits. And even the lore now, the little bits and bobs, I'm understanding that this is kind of an apocalyptic world. There's not a lot we could have.
Huh? They weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and remind us that things used to be different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly she wanted to unlock our chains, set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably.
Ah, there you go. See, I wasn't wrong. Secret. Right. So the architect is trying to play the part of the hero. But he's not really a hero. He's just... Oh man, what the hell was that? He's just this guy that is now trying to get revenge from the person that said that she was going to set everyone free on Apocalypse City. But it turns out he got played.
Strange. The keys are nearly gone. They're not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just
Where am I supposed to go?
retreating.
I'm very lost at this point.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are local and never go up there. This is unusual.
Okay, am I in the right place? I don't even know if I'm in the right place anymore. Okay, then a little free jumping here. Okay, so I touch those, I die. I touch those instead. Why did you do that? It just bounced me off. Okay, free running is a little broken sometimes. Like, for example, I just wanted to go up, and it didn't allow me to go up. But at the same time... Easy peasy. Okay, I'm really enjoying this. I don't think I'm going to be able to play the whole game in just one video. So obviously I'll have to delay my experience with the game for now. But I'm very happy with Ghostrunner. Good job, 505 and Slipgate and 3D Realms for putting together this lovely bit of game. I really think they could have done a lot worse compared to some first-person slashers or runners that are in the market. The free running is very, very easy to get into. Very intuitive. My gameplay skills just make it look a lot worse than what it is. As you can see from my several attempts at doing something that the game clearly already taught me at this point that I can't do. But anyway, this is Ghostrunner, the cyberpunk-styled first-person slasher runner. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys want to see more, and if you do, just go in the comments. I know everybody at this point in a YouTube video starts going, hey, subscribe and whatnot. Do if you like the content, of course, but do comment. I want to know if you play this game, if it gets a lot worse. Just tell me to get good, essentially. And do remember to share with your friends, because I think that video games as they are right now, I mean, there's so much content, but I'm not in this solely for content. I also want to have the discussion about things. I love video games. I know you love video games. So just, you know, share what we love about games, this game, any games. and I appreciate the support. I appreciate you taking the time to see this video, and I'll catch you later.